Yes, what is up? 360 in the house. It is Saturday. How are y'all doing? I'm about to make a lot of people really happy right now because I'm going to lead with XRP. It's what I'm going to do. We're going to get into that here in just a second. But first and foremost, let's take care of what we got to take care of. I need you guys to know this video and all of our videos are sponsored by the one and only the great 4cmediaco.com. Literally the best and latest, greatest breaking crypto and global financial news. If you're not following them, follow them on Twitter. Go to the website, 4cmediaco.com. Get plugged in. You're going to love it. So, yeah, we've got a lot to discuss. Do we even talk about the fight last night? Do we dare? I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna, and you're just gonna have to listen to it. That was hot garbage. Yeah, that was hot garbage. That was absolute. I did expect. I don't know. I don't know what I expected. I really don't. It literally, as I'm watching this thing, I'm like, this is no different than the Roman Empire when the people were disruptive and absolutely uncontrollable, coming up with the gladiator entertainment to keep the people glued into nonsense and violence to appease the people. This was absolutely staged. Jake Paul could have absolutely destroyed him in the first round. You could tell he was laying off of him the whole time. Mike Tyson could barely stand up. I love you, Mike Tyson. I do love you. I have one of your autographed gloves. It's not that, bro, but you look like, no. All right, we're done with that. See, I didn't spend too long on that. I could have spent another hour on it. I didn't, so I saved you. Next, let's jump right into the XRP. Are y'all ready? Are y'all excited? What we're going to cover, yeah, Dane, I know. Like Netflix, I have to go back because Dane said it. Netflix did a horrible job sponsoring this thing. I don't think anybody got plugged in. I got very lucky. My connection through Netflix to watch the fight was hit and miss, so I kept having to back out, go back in. But anyway, all right, we're done with that. I got to move on. So what we're going to do is talk about this morning. We're going to talk about the things we need to talk about. Okay. And right now we need to talk about XRP. The people require it. They demand it. So we are going to cover that. You guys know I have a love-hate relationship with XRP. I hate the XRP army because most of them are morons. I don't hate XRP. I actually am a holder. I am a trader of XRP. It's not that. It's the insanity of most of the XRP army. Yeah, so that's why if you see negative posts from me on Twitter about XRP, it's not aimed at XRP. It's aimed at the army, okay? So anyway, let's just get that out of the way. Should we talk about Litecoin? I have to take a minute to talk about Litecoin. Litecoin is a hot piece of garbage. Let me be very clear. The fact that Litecoin, by the way, a 3-year-old is now running Litecoin's Twitter. Literally, it's got to be a 3-year-old. The fact that Litecoin is trying to come out as a meme, identify as a meme. These guys know they're done. So I said it long before now. If you go look at Litecoin's performance last cycle, okay, Litecoin just barely achieved the high of the previous cycle. All right, barely by the hair of its teeth. In 2017, Litecoin was a leader of altcoins. It lost that status last cycle. I don't think Litecoin's even going to come close to that ATH this time. But the fact that they're coming out the way they're coming out on Twitter and this meme stuff shows the insanity and the desperation to get attention. Do not touch it. I would not touch it with your money. I would not. Not in a million years. We're getting ready to unload some trades, and I will never touch it again. Nope. By the way, this is not have y'all done Poppy yet? So I'm actually doing glucose experiments, not because I'm diabetic. It's not that. I love to experiment to see what's going on. And so I'm actually doing 2 weeks worth of experiments. And I like soda, but I can't drink soda because the massive amounts of sugar. Nobody should be drinking soda. This stuff has like 4 grams. 4 grams of sugar, and it's like agave sweetened and stevia sweetened. And I like it. It tastes as good for me. They're a little bit more expensive than a normal soda, but I can tell you this does not spike your glucose levels. It does not. You could drink it at night. Yep. Did not. Glucose stays just a little, and that's it. No spike. You drink a Coke, boom, your diabetes. All right. Anyway, that's not why you're here. That was free. Wait a minute. All this is free. This is YouTube. Okay. Where was I? I just didn't want you guys thinking I was drinking some nasty 60-gram sugar soda. I don't do that. That's insanity. Okay. Yes. Thanks, Durple. I'm trying to look at your comments while I'm talking. But we must progress and proceed. Happy Saturday. Even as I'm talking, XRP is going bananas, absolutely bananas. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to cover XRP first. We're going to then look at the things we need to be looking at right now, and that is Bitcoin dominance. We're going to do a volume analysis because right now everything is about, no, it's not too late, Eric. And the reason why it's not too late is because Ethereum has not flipped the switch yet. And I'm going to show this to you on the master charts. The master charts, we're going to let market cap tell us exactly what's going on. And as long as once you see it, you can't unsee it. And this is why I'm telling you it's not too late. Are alts moving right now? Yeah, absolutely they are. But the real run comes when Ethereum flips that switch, and we're going to cover that. All right, let's share screen. Let's share screen. Here we go. Here we go. If for some reason it's laggy, it's not, but we're going to find out. Oh my gosh. What is this parabolic movement right now? We are good. It's not laggy. We're good. What is happening? All right, here we go. We're gonna back this out. This is the 4-hour chart, by the way. I know. This is the 4-hour chart. Thank you. I know it's beautiful. This is the 4-hour chart. We're gonna go to the weekly because I want to zoom out. Oh my goodness. What is this? Holy candle. Wow. I get heck all the time from Twitter because they're mad at me because they say I don't give anything out for free. That's what they tell me. And yet, right here, I tweeted this. Yes, I did. I gave it out for free. This 1,000-day pinch. This 1,000-day pinch. Because this is the weekly chart. Every one of these candles represents an entire week. All right? I gave this out for free on Twitter. Right here. I did. Go look. It's there. And then once I did, I took heck. I took heck from people who were like, XRP ain't going anywhere. It's been doing this forever. XRP, no, it's not going to do anything. That's because you've been lulled to sleep. You got lulled to sleep. And this explosion, I knew this explosion was coming. It was only a matter of time. And it went absolutely bonkers. Now, watch. I want you to pay attention. This is last cycle. I told everybody last cycle that XRP would not reach its old all-time high because it was handcuffed because of the proceedings with SEC and the fact that they got removed from many exchanges that the US could not access. As a matter of fact, one of the things I'm known for is the mega trade last cycle where I told all my people to exit this pump and then buy all of it, buy Cardano which we then rode for, some rode for over 500 to 1,000%. Once we sold Cardano, we bought back all of our original XRP and had tons of money on the side. Now, fast forward, we now have an XRP that is no longer handcuffed. It is no longer handcuffed, and there will be an ETF for it. And blah, 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 blah. And not only that, but Ethereum has not flipped the switch yet, and XRP has already attained to $1.27. Already. Without a problem. Without a problem. XRP will be between $4 and $8 with no problem. Don't listen to the moron saying $100. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. They've been saying that for 10 years. Don't do it. Now, let me explain something to you. And I've said this before. All end of cycle targets for anything, you've got to hold them with a grain of salt. Okay? Because they're basically wild, no matter how educated someone may think they are. They're wild guesses. So this is my opinion at this stage in the cycle. This is a very early guess. I need to see far more to determine if this is valid. But this is my opinion. This is my opinion for this cycle. $4 minimum, possibly capped around $8. As the cycle progresses, I will continue to update you on the progress for XRP. Yeah, beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, and that is a beautiful weekly candle. I love XRP and hold portfolios. Now, I've got a lot of traders that are actually selling into this spike or going to be selling into this spike. Once I get off with you guys, they're getting those targets literally within the next, well, as soon as I get off, they're going to get those targets for those that are actively trading it. But for those that are holders, yeah, this is great. I like it. Now, what I don't like, and I need you to hear this so that you stop doing it. What I don't like is when I get this, I get this, and then in my Twitter DMs, guess what's in there? Take a guess. I'll give you a second. I need you to hear this. Is now a good time to buy it? No. Stop buying green candles. No. Now is not a good time to buy it. I don't understand. That is the psychology of the herd. That's insanity. Okay? Stop buying good candles. Stop buying big green candles. All right? If you're looking for entries, you're looking for pullbacks, buying off of demand, buying off of support. Okay? That's it. You don't go longing. You don't do it. All right? So don't start that habit this cycle. Don't do it. All right, we're going to move on. We're done with XRP. Let's go ahead and move on to Bitcoin dominance. Because right now, we're trying to figure out when Ethereum is going to flip that switch. So let's go to Bitcoin dominance real quick. All right, here we are. Yes. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to get me an arrow. Again, this is the weekly chart. And this is what I want you to see. Let me zoom this in. There we go. All right. Here is the high right here from last cycle. Bitcoin achieved a 71% dominance. It's not going to happen this cycle. Bitcoin is the odds are very low that Bitcoin goes this high this cycle. Let me show you what that volume looks like. Down so you can see it. So this area right here. is this green candle right here. And that's why I have this line drawn. This line is to the top of that top right there. You see it? All right. Fast forward to today. And my prediction for Bitcoin's dominance peak was right here around 60%, right here. And that's where we're at. All right. So let's take a look. Oh. Right in here. We are achieving approximately the same elevated type of volume that demonstrates that this is losing steam. Now, let me be very clear. My elite already know this. When Bitcoin loses dominance, that does not mean it's finished going higher. Do you understand that? Bitcoin always loses dominance. Bitcoin always loses dominance slightly above or around its old ATH, and then continues to climb while its dominance drops. So even when this right here, like that, Bitcoin's dominance will drop, Bitcoin will continue to climb. What does that mean? All that means is more money is flowing into Ethereum and altcoins than is Bitcoin. That doesn't mean just because Bitcoin loses dominance does not mean Bitcoin is done for the cycle. I need you to understand that. Make sure you're looking at these charts correctly. It's all about who is controlling the market or who is leading the market. And as you can see from this, it has been all Bitcoin. And that is why when people are like, why isn't my altcoin moving? What about my altcoin? Look, I don't worry about that right now. The time to worry about that is once Ethereum flips the switch and then begins to lead the market, that you really need to start paying attention to which altcoins are performing and which ones are not. Now, just because Bitcoin has dominance does not mean we don't have altcoin runners. There are many altcoin runners, onesies and twosies and here and there. But as a total package, as a total, altcoins and Ethereum have not been leading. It's been Bitcoin dominated. But we're going to zoom in on this because I want you to see the price action. All right, here's this cycle. I want you to see the price action. We got our first bearish engulfer right there. That red candle. High volume, bearish engulf candle. Now we have this one where we're retesting the ATH, but we have a wick on that candle. And look, we're getting what I would consider possibly what's called exhaustion type volume here. Now, this still has a day left to close out. This doesn't close out till after tomorrow. But we're starting to see the signs of a potential top for Bitcoin dominance. Which means what? Which means we are now very, very close to Ethereum flipping the switch. Now we're going to look at total market cap. This represents all of the money. All of the money going into crypto. There's the high. Now pay attention. Stay with me. There's the high from last cycle. Last cycle's high. Now you have to understand this chart represents every coin in crypto. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins. This has now been achieved solely on the back of Bitcoin. Because remember, it hasn't been done on Ethereum and altcoins. This was everything last cycle. This is pretty much still with Bitcoin leading, folks. Do you understand this? And I'm going to prove it to you when I show you the altcoin market cap. This is where we're going. Once you add Ethereum and altcoins leading, this is where we're going. Yes, baby. Uh-huh. 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 6 to 8 trillion minimum coming into crypto this cycle. Yes, sir. Now, remember I said this was achieved just on the back of Bitcoin? How do I know that? Well, let's go look at altcoin market cap. This is altcoins. This represents all coins except Bitcoin and Ethereum. There's last cycle's high. And we're only right here. You see it? Altcoins hasn't even reached its high from last cycle. Are you seeing what I told you, once you see this, you cannot unsee it. It's because Ethereum has to still flip the switch and then lead the market. Bitcoin will lose dominance. Ethereum will take dominance. Altcoins will take dominance. And this is where we're going. Oh no, where is it? My line has been erased. Anyway, I don't know where it is. It's not there. I must have accidentally deleted it. Yep. I'm estimating a minimum. Right now we have $807 billion right here, and we're paying out. This is where bears died right here. Why? Because that was a trend reversal. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. All right. Pay attention. I'm going to show you how we knew when bears were dead. This line right here. There's your lowest low. There's your lowest low. So you must go to the high before the lowest low. That's right here. You draw your line. Once that is broken, you have a chotch or a change of character, meaning you have a trend reversal. Not only do we have a trend reversal, look at what we have right now. We have a current cycle breakout. And by the way, this is occurring today. Let me go to the daily chart. This is occurring on today's candle. Today. That's why altcoins are looking meaty. Right now, we have $789 billion. This almost has to double to get to last cycle's ATH. Right there. This is 1.15 trillion. So altcoins still have to run about 80% to get here. And then we're going to push. And where are altcoins going this cycle? 3 to 5 trillion. 3 to 5 trillion this cycle. That is what we're waiting for. And now we're going to look at the Ethereum to Bitcoin pairing to put it all together. All right, here we go. This is the last 3 cycles. So I'm going to grab this arrow. Ethereum takes over. Altcoins take over. Last cycle. Ethereum takes over. Altcoins takes over. This cycle, this is where we're at. You see what I mean? This is the Ethereum to Bitcoin pairing. This shows that Bitcoin has been leading. This doesn't mean Ethereum can't go up in price. Right now, everything has been dragged up by the power and strength of Bitcoin. But this switch is getting ready to flip, and it is at a 3-cycle trend line. This is what is coming, and Ethereum will lead, altcoins will lead, and off we go into the wild blue yonder. And that is when all of your altcoins will start to move. That is when you can start worrying about which ones are underperforming versus which ones hasn't. It's that simple. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And we are looking across the grand spectrum of every chart. All right, that's pretty much it for today. I have some good news for you. Starting this week, we are adding one more video. It's going to be midweek, and it's going to be dedicated to just altcoins. I'm looking at the thread right here, and you guys are literally asking me to cover altcoins. And guess what, baby? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to dedicate a YouTube video, one per week, to altcoin. It's going to be called Altcoin Madness with 360. It's going to be free. You're going to get to enjoy it. Hey, you asked for it. I'm going to give it to you. That's what's coming. It's going to start this week. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. Make sure you have us on alerts. And by the way, if you want this 24/7, you've got to join the 360 Elite, where I am bringing it non-stop. We have been ahead of this market the whole time. I want you to join me. By the way, I don't know if y'all know this. We did launch finally, after popular demand, we did launch our stock trading service for legacy markets, those that are interested in stocks. It's already live. It's literally only $69 a month. It's like giving it away. It's almost free. If you like stocks and you want stocks, jump in. It's on the website. Hope to see you on the other side. Until next time, baby. Here comes the boom.